everybody, welcome to Penny's Make Dollars. Hello, this is Penny, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys, both new and old subscribers, my day one huns, my penny flippers. Hello, and my new huns. Thank you all for joining me. And please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, let me just fill you in. Y'all see how many videos I've been putting up, right? Just some shorts. So I'm just basically doing little vlogs here and there what I'm doing, and I'm using my shorts to do it pretty much. And also I like for people to know other things about me, my interests and everything like that. So that'll be nice for you guys to know. Okay, so but I had wrote down some things just the other day that, and I didn't fill it in over here, but it was just some things that I think I need to do as far as right now for this time in my life. Thank you, Lord. So I'm gonna put this paper here. I was gonna add this in. Let me just stick it in here to the back or the front. But basically, y'all, for those of you who are following my channel, you know that I lost my job on the 28th of February. What happened is the company is going, our company completely closed down. They didn't have any more contract work for us. And the clientele the main person group that we had is going to use offshore agents. So it won't be anyone from the United States. Okay. So that's what happened. Okay. But I did get to work up to the last week. And so yes, I'm thankful for that. So what I think I need to do as since that happened, and I was going to do this pretty much, I've been thinking about this anyway, was I need to reduce my cost of living as much as I can. And I was already thinking of this, but now I have to kind of fast forward it since I, don't have a steady income or, a job at this time. So I am looking. Again, I put in for unemployment until I can find something else. And I'm going to trust the Lord that I will find something else. Okay. But I came up with about 5 things that I want to say. This is pertaining to me, but if you feel free that if I come up with some of the things that, you are interested in, you can use it for yourself as well. It's fine. Okay. So the first thing I do know I have I don't know if this line is crooked or straight or what. Okay. And I should have got my other form, but that's okay. Oh, so, that, the Ramsey form that I'm using. Well, it's really my form, but I took his ideas and I just kind of, made a little chart for myself. Okay. And you all can do that on your own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you don't have to use anybody's chart, but you can just kind of write it out and decide what you want to do. Okay. So basically, for me, as you know, a lot of you know, I think, now I'm just looking at myself right now. What do I need to do to reduce my cost of living? Right now, I think my cost of living is about $1,900 and some change. Okay. So I obviously don't need to try to sustain that amount because really it's a little too much for me anyway. So what my first goal is right now, you guys saw that. I want to pay off the car. So that is the first thing I kind of want to do right now. I want to pay off the car, okay, as soon as possible. I'm going to put ASAP. I think I estimate about 2 more payments remaining. And you guys already know the balance is $625 and about 20 cents. It's 20 cents, okay? All right, so that's something I'm working on even now. And I think when I get my last check, I can pay a certain amount up there, okay? And then whatever's remaining, I would try to pay it off out of the second payment, okay? Okay, so once I pay the car off, I thought about it. Okay, since my expenses are generally about $1,900, if I subtract that, I will show y'all my cookies back here on the back of my calculator. But anyway, okay, I'm getting off track. But anyway, so I'm just gonna round it up to 1,900. Okay, subtract. The car payment is about, I usually pay about $300 on it, even though it is, you know, only $286, $287, something like that, or $285. So that will reduce my cost of living down to, okay, can y'all see this part? Okay, so that should reduce it down to $1,600. So thank the Lord. Okay, all right, and then I want to contact or just search for better car insurance. So I'm gonna try to get a lower rate car insurance, because right now the payment had reduced to like, it was like $218 or something like that. Then it had reduced to like $202. Now it's back up to $222. So if I can get a lower rate on my car insurance, that would be helpful. Okay, I'm just gonna say maybe I could just go with liability, or I could just try to keep comprehensive coverage and maybe just try to find somebody cheaper. Okay, and guys, I'm finding out there's so many discounts out here for seniors, like prescriptions. If you go to the movie theater, I was just looking at somebody's page, not page, but like article. And did I write that man's name down? It might have been Peter or somebody. So I didn't write his name down. Hyson or something. But I'll try to get y'all a name. But yeah. But he was saying it's a lot of discount for seniors. You talking about going to hotels, going to movies, prescriptions, all kinds of things. So I am 55. So I want to just look into that, and I'm hoping to reduce my car insurance down by $100. So if I subtract $100, that'll leave $1,500. Okay, so you see how we're reducing it? Okay. So next, y'all already see that I'm eating primarily from home. So if I can eat more from home, do more cooking, today we had a really, we had a severe storm. It was a little rough, but thank the Lord, by the time it got to us, I mean, it was horrible. It sounded like trains were coming through. So you kind of afraid to sit by any windows or anything like that. So, yeah. But anyway, that's what we dealt with today. So, being that said, it's good to always have food in the home for emergencies such as that, bad weather. Living in North Carolina, we get all 4 seasons. We get the fall. We get the spring. We get the winter. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay? And so it's good to have food, you know, around, and prepping, like doing a lot of prep. So that's what I'm looking at as well. Like, I have, what I do now, I do a lot of, I didn't bring my little book over here, but what I do now is I do meal planning. Where's my book? I ain't gonna tell them where I put it. But I do meal planning, guys. And I'll show you my little flour. I think I showed it to you guys once before, but I had it out. But I do meal planning, and this is something that the Lord blessed me to find out that we all know it's what, 30 days in a month, God willing, or 31. So if I could take half of those days, let's see. If I could take half of those days, let's see. That'll be 15. So 5, 10. Okay, we're going to say this is worth 5, this is worth 5, and this is worth 5. So if I could take half of those days and do crock pot meals or meals that I will have, that I can eat for more than one day, I'm only needing food, to purchase food for the other 15 days. Okay? Even if it's just 10 days that I can just use to eat at home, or to buy grocery for. So for those 15 days, I know it's 30 to 31 days in a month. Okay? Unless it's February. So what I can do is cook my meal on Sunday or whatever day of the week it is, and I can eat off that meal for 2 to 3 days. I'm knocking off 3 days, and I know people going to take this. I'm a small channel. They're going to take it and run with it. If y'all going to hear this, and they're going to act like they came up with it. Okay? I don't know what to do about people stealing your content. And it's always the larger channels. Always the larger channels. And sometimes I just want to say, please stop using my things. But I know my family have told me, well, people don't care. I mean, I guess the audience don't care that someone stole your things. And it'll look like I'm a bad guy. So that's what my family told me. Well, even though you came up with it, if you say anything, make you look bad. So larger channels will steal this. Okay. So, but being that said, even the smaller ones, I mean, the ones that have at least 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 on up, will take this information and pretend it's theirs. Okay. So anyway, so out of those 15 days, if I take and cook on Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday, whatever day I'm cooking on, let that food last for me at least 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Okay, I can eat off that. So from those 15 days, I'm down to 12 days. Okay, once I'm done with that, I may eat something different, or I have something different in the refrigerator if I just want a sandwich, for one of those meals, and I don't want to go the whole 3 days eating that, because sometimes you do get tired of it. But to me, leftover tastes better after I don't know. Leftovers most of the time taste better to me. I don't know if it marinates more or what, but it just tastes better, in my opinion. Now, I got family members that won't eat leftovers long. That's fine. That's their prerogative. But I'm saying for my budget, me budgeting my income, okay? So that's what I would do. And then I would cook another meal, whatever I'm wanting to cook within my budget. That's another 3 days, okay? I would do this, and I would eat off of it for 2 to 3 days. I would do this until I've done at least 5 times, and I've cut my grocery bill down, because I'm only needing grocery now for 15 days. You understand? That's how I do. This is how you have to budget. This is how you have to do. A lot of people, some people, they say they don't have leftovers. I get it. I understand. So you got to figure out somewhere else in your budget how to cut this. Okay? And I thank the Lord that God blessed me. It came to me, and it was a blessing. I was speaking to this person, and we was agreeing on this very same thing, and I like a light bulb went on. I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. So look at God. So you only have to buy grocery primarily for those 15 days, unless it's something that comes up within that time. You could pick different times during the month that you want to cook at least 5 times and cook a large enough amount. If you have a large family, you have to cook a lot. You can't just go in here and, one thing I hate is if to see somebody with a big family and they only cooking 2 cans of string beans. I'm like, who's eating? Just you and the dad? I mean, you have to, there are serving size that's on that can. And they tell you, hey, 6 people can eat from here. Okay? So if you have a large family, you're going to need, if that can provides 6 servings, you're going to need at least 2 cans. And I will even throw in a third one if I'm planning on stretching it a little bit. Okay? So anyway, I'm getting off subject a little bit. But that is something that I have learned over the years, and especially living in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stretch your money. That could be a pot of beans. People get tired of beans. I got family, they won't touch beans. You know, we grew up with it. And then I got one family member, he won't eat chicken. He won't eat fried chicken. He'll eat everything else, but he just will not eat fried chicken. He said we ate so much chicken growing up. Okay, and I got, to me, my little thing about growing up, we had so much Kool-Aid, so I had to kind of stop drinking Kool-Aid. And now, sometimes I do have that glass of Kool-Aid, even though it's got a lot of sugar, and I don't do it that much. But you know, just to take me back. But I was kind of gorged out on Kool-Aid because that's what we were doing back then. Okay, but that, I understood. You know, it was a lot. Okay, so eat more from home. Budget my food. And Lord, y'all watch some of these homestead channels. They're gonna come up with this. Watch some of these larger channels. Oh boy, you're gonna see this. Just tell them, look, this sounds so familiar to Pennies Make Dollars. Okay, y'all stand up for me. Because I be wanting to say stuff. Because I'm telling you, even now with that storm, we threw on some meatballs. And we didn't even put the whole pack of meatballs in there because we're not planning on eating them like that. And I'm going to do either some rice or mashed potatoes in a can or something. And we, you know, and I really have my other piece of my sub sandwich left. So really I could eat that and just wait till tomorrow to eat the meatballs. But that's a good way to have food in your home. Okay? So I love the crock pot. But these are mainly my crock pot meals, or if I'm baking or something like that. Okay? All right. I think y'all get it. So let me just put up here. This could come from crock pot meals. Oh no, this one don't want to write. I gotta throw some of these things out. I bet when I be putting them back in the thing, y'all like, that needs to go in the trash. Okay, so some crock pot meals, or some baking meals, or just large dishes. Like meat, what is that? Baked chicken or spaghetti, you know, make a large pot. That's what I'm saying. And it'll at least last for 2 days. And so I'm saving money during that time. But anyway, now I'm gonna hear this. Just like, I didn't even want to bring it up. But anyway, the next thing I want to do, as you know, my job is gone, the job I had. So I'm gonna need another full-time job. And I'm looking for that. And I'm also looking for a part-time job to go with this as a hustle, a side hustle. Okay? So when I get another full-time job, I want, well, with the full-time job, sometimes they let you do overtime. That could be, I'm really big on doing an extra 10 hours or something like that, just to make my check larger. So if the job lets you do overtime, instead of going to somebody else's place and doing it, you know, hey, we'll look into that. But, and do a part-time job. I'm gonna say about, it won't be a lot of hours, maybe 10 to, I don't know, maybe 15 hours, 10 to 12. Okay. And so to reduce my cost of living, also I want to take the money that I got from the ex-spouse, and see if I can stop paying a bill with that, and see if I can save half of it or most of it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to save more of that check, God willing. So right now, I would be, so if I got my, and also, oh, let me just mention too, I don't know, like, for rent, this rent here is $927. I would like to find somewhere cheaper. I would say cheaper rent or cheaper housing. Okay. If I can find cheaper housing and I've got my savings down to $1,500, let's say the housing I get is $600 instead of $900, I would save $300 more dollars, and my cost of living would be at least $1,200 or less. So that is something I'm looking at, and that's what I wanted to come and just tell you guys. So I do want to reduce the my, you know, where I live, you know, down $300. Okay, because that will help me. I could put some money up for retirement. I could put money up for, you know, just things I want to do, you know, in my savings or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So that's mainly how I want to do this. Okay. Like I can do, if I can save money here, I could put some money up for Christmas. I could just do all kinds of things. Because I don't want to use my credit card. And for a lot of you, I just want you to know my credit card is being paid on, well, it was being paid on my second paycheck. And I am going to try to pay that down. So that should probably be number 7. If I pay this credit card down, I should probably get away from up under it. But I do like having a credit card for emergencies. I do whip it out. Sometimes I'll be at a store and I say, oh, let me use my credit card, you know, and I don't like to do that because usually I do cash. But if I didn't bring my cash with me, or, you know, I do have my bank card and I'll be like, no, I'm not going to use my bank card. I just use my credit card. So I do that. But I think I want to get it down to at least $500 and just kind of keep it $500 and below. So I'm going to even say pay down my credit card. So that is something I need to do. And that is something I want to do in 2025. God willing. This is all God willing. So let's go. Let's recap. So reduce my cost of living and how it looks for me is once I pay off the car, God willing, I owe $625.20. I think I got about 2 payments left. So that $300 can go either to the credit card or, you know, saving in my envelope. So I think I'm going to put it toward the emergency fund. So I know a lot of you all know about that. And I'm just going to put emergency fund saving, even though, you know, that's not reducing anything, but it will help with me not using credit card or, you know, my cash stuff and money. So, yes. And then I'm going to say look for a lower rate car insurance, and I want to reduce that by $100. I want continue eating from home, but be more serious about it. Making meals that I can eat at least for 2 to 3 days until I get up that 15-day or 20-day. You know, like even if I save off 10 days, I'm still only budgeting for 20 days of grocery. Okay? And I can let my stockpile pay for these 15 days or 20 days. You know what I'm saying? So either way, we grew up very frugally. Not because we was trying to, it's just that's how we had to live. So, and then once I get my full-time job back, a new job, look for a part-time job to, even if it's just a few hours a week, and then pay the car insurance out of my regular check, and that way the pension check, I can really put it up for maybe to fund the emergency fund or retirement. Okay. All right, guys. I hope this helps. And also, if I get cheaper housing, that will reduce my cost of living. Because where I'm at is very expensive out here. And I'm actually one of the cheaper prices. Besides that 1 bedroom I was in. That one was $700 some. This one is 2 bedrooms and it's $900 some. So $927. So that's just to let you know that I really didn't move up, you know, far as prices. So yeah. But thank you guys. I just want to end the conversation right now. And thank you so much. I did get my light bill. My light bill is $251.50. Of course, that'll be paid out of my next paycheck, my final paycheck. And I have to turn in the equipment. So I'm planning on doing that this week as well. All right, guys. Thank you all. Y'all have a blessed day. And please keep supporting this channel. We are an awesome channel. I'm working on my skills and trying to do things better. Someone suggested music. I will do that. I'm trying to learn all those things. Usually when I put music up there, I have to wait and get my son to put it up there. But when he's not here, I just put up videos, okay? All right. I don't want to look like a lazy person. So, and I'm not lazy. I should be, in my opinion, getting a check just like some of these other people. But until I get that following or that, you know, that type of group up. And thank you guys for the ones who are following me. Thank you. I love y'all so much. So once I get that kind of following, I want to have a certain amount of videos up anyway, you know. So y'all will see that, hey, this woman used to work a full-time job. She kept coming and she kept doing videos and she won't even get paid any money. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that'll make sense to you all. Say, yeah, let's support her because guess what? She's not in it for the money, even though what people may have said that about her. She's not in it for the money because she's out here doing it with no pay. Okay? But I love my channel, and I'm so grateful. God gave me this channel. It was an outlet for me. So I'm happy, and I thank God for that. All right, guys. Y'all be blessed, and don't believe the hype. And please keep doing what you're doing. We're building a foundation of savings together. And that's not my saying, don't believe the hype. I don't know if it's a song. I think it's a song. But anyway, yeah, don't believe it. But we laugh over here. So I'm sorry if some of y'all think I'm silly. I am a little silly. I always have been. I don't want to be like getting older and not staying true to myself. If I have to act so grown up that I can't laugh sometimes, that's not the real me. Because I mean, I like to laugh. I love a, you know, just a little sneaker here and there. I love it. It's cute. It's fun. You know, so I don't like to be around the folks who's so mean and nasty and they can't never laugh. Okay. So I know it's a time for laughing and everything. So I'm not talking about that. But, you know, just honestly being myself. Okay? And I'm sorry to reach y'all. Y'all know I had to do it. I always do it, no. But anyway, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to do this one yellow. And y'all listen out for people stealing this. Because some of their channels so big. And people just believe them because they love them. But they be borrowing people's stuff and never mention the poor person's name. I can't afford for nobody to borrow my stuff. Please leave it alone. Give me some credit. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye. You got it.